Hello, my name is Jacob Ware, and this presentation will be for speech 1301, my persuasive speech on collegiate athletic compensation. Unfortunately, because of tornado warnings and other bad weather, I do not have three people present. I do not feel that a speech is worth the individual's safety. The only person I do have present is my mother, who is sick, so she will be laid down throughout this time, as you can physically see her present. And at the 1 minute mark within into this video, I will begin my speech. Why college athletics compensation is a must. According to US Today and NCAA's own reports, over $6.1 billion generated in the 2014 fiscal year, 5.1 of that allocated to expenses, therefore less than $11 million away from $1 billion in total profit for the NCAA. And out of that billion, not a single penny of that goes to the athletes who are the face of the organization. I will be presenting why you should be for collegiate athletics receiving compensation, and that the idea of a college education being enough is not enough. As stated just previously, $1 billion nearly in surplus. And any other act, if we were to acknowledge any sort of business, Fortune 500 company, whatever the case may be, Walmart, Microsoft, so forth and so on, what would the public headlines be if news broke that they have not paid a single sales associate or ground level technician ever? They just told them, hey, you work here and here's your apartment and you get a meal card that you can swipe only here. Doesn't work anywhere else, but only here. What would the narrative once then be? The reasons upon also why a college degree is not enough. As stated by ESPN basketball analyst Jay Williams, if you're an agent, I can't let you take me to a $40 dinner, but then the NCAA can sell the rights of the March Madness basketball tournament for the $11 billion. Come on, the system is broken. That is an unquestioned statement that is perfect for their situation, that the system is broken. It is no longer relevant from when the original paperwork were signed. Paperwork and documentation from the 1930s should not be relevant in the 2017 world. Things have changed greatly. We have consistent V8 engines. Cars get more than 10 miles to the gallon. We have automatic weapons that do things unheard of people's fantasies and dreams from 70 years ago. But yet, paperwork that was valid before World War II is still somehow valid in 2017. And because of the practices of not paying student athletes, many college athletes are caught doing very sketchy or shady business, to say the least. Such business that they would not partake in if they had access to finances. There would be no reason to dirty your hands if you already have the money. For instance, in 2006, Oklahoma star quarterback Brett Bomar, who was destined for greatness, freshman starter, all the accolades, blase blah, so forth and so on, was caught taking money from a dealership for work that he had not done. He was kicked out of the program. His entire life path changed from that one decision. He went from Oklahoma star quarterback and top 5 draft pick to wherever wherever, not Oklahoma, and then being undrafted. Then you can look at a more case with a very popular current football player, Des Bryant, who he can't tell you what his stats were from his senior year at Oklahoma State. No one can because there's no such thing. Because he was suspended his entire senior season because he had dinner with Deion Sanders and Deion Sanders paid for the meal. Because the multimillionaire Deion Sanders was supposed to let the broke college kid Des Bryant pay for their $100 dinner. These acts are continuous, over and over, repetitive. We can see through different institutions where the same things are happening, where the institution is making money, but the kid is not. The University of Texas for 2016 just reported $188 million made for the year, 181.5 million of that allocated to expenses. Therefore, the athletic department just has an extra, just an extra $7.5 million. That does not include the chancellor, or the president, or the board of trustees. All of their cuts of that money is in the 181 allocated dollars. That's just $7.5 million that nobody's touching. The football players who generated $129 million of that see none of it, which logically makes no sense because many people can pass by Greg Finbus, who was the president of the University of Texas, and have no clue who he is. But many people, very few people in Austin, Texas, are going to be able to walk by Malik Jefferson or Shane Buechele and not know who they are immediately on sight. The other main reasoning upon which that collegiate athletes need to be paid is billion-dollar industry, plain and simple. Ground level employee, plain and simple. Ground level employee, face of the organization. They bring the money in. If you remove Texas football from the University of Texas, how much money is lost? Do they still garner $188 million? I don't think so. I don't think anybody thinks so. So the next just cause that must happen is legislation must be passed so that college athletes can receive financial compensation nowhere near the level of pros, but enough that they can get by. And if they decide that they want Pizza Hut, not the cafeteria meal, they can do so. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this semester, and have a great day.